Oh man, I just got done with a 3 hour play session of Marathon. I gotta take a break. I'm gonna get me some nachos, some pizza, some Coke. But before I do that, I'm curious to see what people are saying about Marathon. I'm personally enjoying it, so let's check it out. Alright, there we go. Let's check this one out. As someone who has been gaming for more than 20 years, Marathon is without a doubt in my mind
The worst video game that I have ever played in my life. Marathon fucking blows. Marathon is not a watchable game. This shit is ugly as fuck. Just played 3 games of Marathon. This game fucking sucks. Uninstall this trash ass game. Game is hot garbage. This game's ass. Marathon is visual diarrhea. Genuinely so fucking boring.
Seriously, what the hell is going on? The game, for the record, is great. It's actually amazing, which is shocking because it was looking terrible leading up to launch. So I understand that hate was already there long before launch ever happened, but the game is out now and it's blowing me away. Are we all really playing the same thing here? Of course, I know there's definitely people who have tried it and don't like it, which is fair. The game isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea. But the worst game of all time? It's insane the way people are talking about it. You'd think the game is some sort of insult to human existence and needs to be cast away to the fiery depths of hell. Everyone is seemingly wrong about Marathon. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, because the Steam store page surprisingly shows a 90% positive rating at the time of recording, and the only way to leave a review is to actually own the game. But when you look at other sites like Metacritic, for example, where anyone can leave a review, well, the user score is pretty bad. Marathon genuinely feels like digitized crack. Everything about the gameplay feels so damn good. PvP, the gunplay, the PvE, the loot, the world, everything just hits the spot, and I seriously cannot get enough of this game. It's hard to put into words, but if you've ever played Halo or Destiny, then you know just how satisfying it is to play those games. From the gunplay to the movement, Marathon is no different as it features the signature style Bungie has. What I really love about the game is the loot. The loot is always good. No matter what map you're playing on, you always find a variety of items worth exfilling with. Even when you lose, you always want to hop back in and recover from the loss, and as long as you're able to extract, then you can pretty much always get back up on your feet. The game is a massive surprise for me. I can't stop playing it. It's genuinely a great Bungie game at launch, which can't be said for their last 2 games because Destiny 1 and 2 didn't have a great launch. Now I want to temper myself a bit because I'm not trying to act like this is the greatest game ever made. It's not. I guess why I'm praising it so much is because of how myself and everyone else was expecting this game to be the next High Guard or Concord. Yet surprisingly, people are actually still saying it. Now, the numbers for Marathon isn't doing as great as it should. I think a lot of the mindless hate the game is getting has genuinely been steering people away from it. Even if this game was being praised unanimously, I imagine the numbers would have never been super high because the game has quite a steep learning curve. It can take a while for you to really get into it. It's one of those games that the longer you play, the more you get into it, which is a stark contrast from another extraction shooter that had recently come out. I can't talk about Marathon without bringing up Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders was a huge surprise for me. I hadn't heard much about the game leading up to its launch, but when I decided to give it a try, it was all I played for 2 months straight. Everyone is going to compare these games, which is fair, but it's worth noting that these games are wildly different. Arc Raiders had become so popular due to its casual nature. Anyone can pick up the game and have a blast with it. It's straightforward, easy to understand, and is able to take the hardcore nature of extraction shooters and bring it to a casual setting. Escape from Tarkov was the biggest extraction shooter before Arc Raiders, but that game could never really get as mainstream as Arc did because Tarkov is just way too hardcore. With Marathon, Bungie has struck a nice middle ground between the two, and it feels amazing. It also made me realize this is why I am way more addicted to Marathon than I was with Arc at the time. Arc is fun because it's casual, as I've said. I personally tend to like when a game has more depth to it. There's more ways to play it that keep the game from becoming too stale, which is an issue Arc is currently facing, at least for me. I think Arc is too simple at the moment, and they haven't done much to add more to the core gameplay. I played the hell out of Arc Raiders, but after nearly 200 hours, I really don't have a reason to continue playing, at least for now. It's too early to tell if Marathon will continue to be great in the long run. All the planned content isn't even in the game yet, such as the ranked mode, which I understand why they want to keep this one for later. The other is the endgame map, Cryo Archive, which is currently locked because there's some sort of in-game puzzle that the community is trying to solve in order to unlock the map. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too familiar with what's going on because I've just been too busy playing the game. It's been about a week, we're still in the honeymoon phase, and with any live service game, we just have to wait to see in what way Bungie is going to support the game. I think too many live service games these days have too little content coming out in their seasons. I personally would rather have bigger content drops with more time in between seasons than being drip-fed content. Bungie did a rather good job with the live service model with Destiny 2, so I have faith that their support for Marathon will be better. Speaking of which, I really need to go get me some eats because I'm starving and I need to fuel up for my next runs on Marathon. So, I'll catch you later.
Jesus.